shame. Bend down the goddamn corner doing dope. Bend down the goddamn corner doing dope. Bend down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, man. Look at here. There you go. They're out here sharing marijuana. Look at here. There you go. The same old nasty ass people from last week.
How's everyone doing? Can you hear me okay? Is this thing on? Let me make sure my sound settings are okay. Okay. I should sound better now. All right, so wow. Aren't I popular today? So currently there's 2 live streams where they're talking shit about me. You got Gorilla Growers where they cry about me every day. Oh, Hamilton did this, Hamilton did that. They treat me like I'm the goddamn boogeyman over there. And then also you got this piece of shit lone villain. This ugly motherfucker. Lone villain, where's your wife? How come your wife's never been seen by anybody? What's really going on your property over there in Colorado? What's really going on? We have a couple of amazing people in here already. What's up, Phil? What's up, Natalia? Am I loud? Am I loud enough? So, after everything I said in my most recent post about the PGR, I guess I really hurt their feelings. It's funny. 2 out of their last 3 streams have been about kissing my ass. But because I'm not gonna just fall in line with these idiots and squash beef with them, well, aren't they sad? Sad little puppies. You know, it's got to be cold always in my shadow. Whatever the PKR think they're going to accomplish on YouTube, fuck, I already did it. What, they're trying to get Grow Light sponsors? Well, I've had every Grow Light sponsor this channel. What, they're trying to get seed sponsors? I've had seed sponsors. Whatever they do, the greatest things they will ever accomplish, I've already accomplished. So, I mean, they want to be in each other's butts. Well, yeah, I think that's kind of what it is. So this whole PKR shit, it's a cult, right? It's a cult of failed cannabis channels, right? People that, you know, will fight and claw just for a view. They'll all turn on each other eventually. It's only a matter of time. I mean, the way D-Nugs, you can't separate that guy from Gigi. Like, I mean, fuck. Are you sure it's a hemorrhoid, Gigi, or might that just be D-Nugs? All up your ass. Yeah, Natalia, I know. Very early today. I guess I was on all their minds last night. Fuck, even Nikki made a post about me today, sharing out my message. I mean, in a way, I'm kind of thankful she did it because that helps my message reach more people. And you know, I don't give a fuck about their community. They're all a bunch of like 50, 60-year-old men that are like desperate for attention, for views, desperate for someone to talk to all day, every day. Like, fuck them. Losers. And I don't know if you remember, Natalia, a few days ago, we had that Root guy on the panel. Well, today's over there calling me gay and shit, saying I'm flamboyant gay. And he unsubbed when we had Azel on the panel. Well, you know what? Do you think I wanted Azel on my panel? And what happened? I kicked Azel because I don't want Azel on my panel. Right? Root hung out here for like 6 hours, man, and now he's talking shit. Haha, bro, you're fake as fuck. You're two-faced. You're a two-faced little bitch. Oh, because I upset your butt buddy, D-Nugs? Everything I've said about D-Nugs is true. He's a fat, ugly gay dude that lives in a shed and fucks his dog. What part of that's an embellishment? What part of that isn't true? Oh, but Azel, or sorry. I mean, I should just call you Azel because you're acting a lot like him, Root, you little bitch. And anyways, Root, if you have something to say about me, if you got a problem with me, why do you go tell Lone Villain about it? And then you're gonna cry when I respond to your comment, and they're all gonna bully me and be like, "Oh, look, Hamilton's bringing his drama here." How many people were commenting about me in that chat? I said one thing and I got blocked. How am I drama? It's you bitches that are the drama. It's your little PKR fucking gay man cult that's the drama. Like, do any of yous even have a single woman in your lives? Any of yous? It's like Root, if you got something to say, why not say it to my face? You fucking coward, too? Oh, Hamilton lost me when he let Azel on the panel and he acted flamboyantly, and then Hamilton acted the same way towards D-Nugs. Oh! Look, I'm sorry that none of yous understand how to be entertaining or hold an audience. Like, Root, I wouldn't expect that of you. Like, you've never had an audience in your life, have you? How you doing today, Cinnamon Triple Hot? Hope your day is going excellent. And like, let's be honest, you can't even have an intelligent conversation with D-Nugs or Nuggy or whatever that gay bitch is calling himself these days. He's too stupid. He won't listen. And even if he does, he's too stupid to understand what you're saying. Right? Everyone warned Nuggy, everyone warned your little PKR cult about Gigi. And you all fucking clout chased them and hung out there for months, maybe even a year. So, like, I mean, sit in it and stew, bitch. You made your bed, you fucking lie in it. I'm not the one chilling with fucking rats, cop calling, fucking child fucking threateners and shit. That's your group, bro. That's your group. Yeah, I know. Root's just, he's like, he had nowhere else to hang out that night, Natalie. So he came and hung out here. And now, like 2 days later, he's like talking shit about me. He's a two-faced little bitch. Root's a little bitch. So Root, go run to your fucking boyfriend's channel now and tell him all about how tough you are and how what you would do to me if you saw me in the street, like every other YouTube fucking tough guy. The PKR say I make false accusations on people, but all they do is make false accusations on me, it seems like. Call me gay, fucking call me a rat, call me whatever you want. It's not fucking true. I don't care. But when I call you guys out on your shit, everything I say is true. The PKR buys views. Their views are fake. They don't really have 80 people in their chat. And if anyone believes that, you're fucking dumb. You're fucking dumb. The PKR are a bunch of fucking, like, what do you mean? Or what do you call them? Grow channel rejects? Like, every single one of them wanted to be a fucking 420 channel. Not a single one of them made it. Not a single one of them. So they all got together and now they shit on every other 420 channel, right? And try to hold them down. The PKR aren't good for any 420 community. And they can go fuck themselves. D-Nugs lives in a shed, shits in a bucket, refuses to work, can't get a girlfriend to save his life, has nothing going for him, no future, no hope, nothing. He lives in a fucking shed. And that's who you want to be like, Roots? That's who you idolize? And it's funny that you're insinuating that I'm gay or flamboyant when you hang out with Viking King, who goes all night long. But you like listening to that, don't you, Roots? How you doing, Growers Plus? How's it going? Inquisitor's Revenge? Inquisitor Revenge. Sorry, my eyes are fucking aren't what they used to be. They couldn't hang like I did, and they cannot. Yeah. Those other men look up to Nuggy, man who gargles Gigi's nuts daily. Yeah. All that fat and no backbone. Wow, D-Nugs. And Lone Villain's a gay little bitch. Like, let's be honest. Listen to him cry every day. Hey, I'm Lone Villain. I wear my sunglasses inside to hide all my ugly. Like, that's who you want to idolize, Roots? Notice the only chicks that hang out with those guys are all lesbians, right? You know that, right? Like, they can't draw a single female that's interested in men. Well, exactly, right? Whatever these idiots are trying to do with their lives, I'm like fucking 10 steps ahead of them. They're all clout chasing cannabis because really they have nothing else interesting in their lives. They have nothing to talk about. Let's fucking stare at plants all day long and talk about my plants and your plants and his plants and her plants and what we would do if we were growing those plants. You're weed cucks. You sit around and watch other people growing and comment what you would do better. You're a cuck. You're a cuck. Enjoy your insulation booth, right? The PKR go around telling everyone what they should and shouldn't do with cannabis, but look at what they do with their own cannabis. They're fucking hypocrites. They don't know jack shit. Fucking my very first grow, I was already growing better than the majority of people that chill with PKR. Okay? How you doing, Rob? Hope you are warm and well today. Hope you're all warm and well. This bowl goes out to all my viewers. You're amazing people. You really are. Well, cinnamon triple hot, that depends on what your needs might be. What do you have anything in mind already? And also, like, I live in another country, so fuck. Like, how good can my recommendations be for, American businesses? I don't fucking use them. Avoid Rocket Seeds, avoid Crop King, avoid what, I can't even remember their name anymore. Just coming over here and pretending they're nice. Yeah, Natalia, you know what it is, right? They want to get like a few subscribers because they'll see I'll have like 40 people in my chat. None of them can do that. So they come over here and fucking like try and meet people to bring back over there. They're fucking fake. Dude, the Plant Killers are a gay cult on YouTube that just go around bully and harass 420 channels. How are they any good for a 420 community? I mean, fuck, a lot of people don't even want to show their plants anymore because there's channels like the PGayR that are just going to steal their content and make fun of them. No, Mr. Greenbody, I would never ban you, bro. And like everything about the PKR is fake. They try to lord over other people the views they get, but their views are fake. There's not really 40. They don't even have 40 people in there. Half those accounts you see are all the same, like 10 people. Prove me wrong. Otherwise, when they go from their channel to PGAR and they go to Lone Villains, how come the views don't follow? How come when they stream from Nuggy's channel, the views don't follow? How come when they stream from Viking King's channel, the views don't follow? It's because they buy views. It's why they only stream once a week. It's all they can afford. Yeah, well, Growers Plus, I bet you it didn't take you 10 years under the Grow Boss's tutelage to learn how to fucking water a plant. You know what I mean? Like, these motherfuckers, you see what D-Nug's plants look like? Don't take into consideration what he's got going in Lone Villain's backyard. Those aren't his plants, right? And anyone can fucking grow outdoor. All you need is good soil. That's it. If you have good earth, like I could throw a plant in my backyard in the soil and it'll grow amazing. I don't have to do a goddamn thing to it. Mentally, said you would pay someone $50 to prove 50 different people are in their chat. Exactly. They're fake. They're fraudulent. They act like bullies. They think they're something better than they really are. Like, I don't know. It's a YouTube cult. They're all like, you need to go along with what we say, or, you know, the wrath of our group will fall upon you. Fuck that, man. Fuck that. I'm not about that stupid fucking gang mentality life. I'm a lone wolf, baby. And it's funny, a guy who calls himself Lone Villain has two men living with him on his fucking gay little property. Watch, they're all gonna make more accounts to type in there. Yeah, I mean, all right. So if I have 25, 30 people in chat, and at the end of my stream, I stream for 5.5 hours, and at the end of my stream, I have like 700 views. How the fuck, if they stream for the same amount of time, how the fuck can they have 80 plus people in chat and only pull like 500 views? It literally doesn't make any sense. Yes, and if everyone could smash that thumbs up. How you doing, MJ? Always a pleasure to see you. Viewbotting? Yeah, exactly. It's what it is. And it might not be them doing it, but it's definitely either them or one of their viewers doing it. Like, remember, these are people that it took them 10 years under Grow Boss's tutelage to learn to grow a plant in the most basic fucking way. Okay? So, like, do you think they're gonna get away with shit online, like try and be slick and, you know, fool people? I mean, maybe that might fool some, but it doesn't fool me. I've been around YouTube for fucking 5 years now. And not just around YouTube, I've been deep in it. Well, I don't think any of them have gainful employment, Natalia. I mean, they're like, oh, I sold a dime bag this week. Let's go live and I'll buy the views. Ah! months. Y'all are just now catching on to these people. Well, hey, it's pretty goddamn obvious. At over 1,000 genetics? Holy fuck, bro. Yeah, I've been trying to grow through all the seeds I have. I have a bunch from Toy Soja. Toy Soja. I don't know. Beans are plentiful. Especially with all these shitty growers out there. Fucking most of their weed has fucking seeds in it anyways. I mean, if anyone's growing that copycats, they definitely got some seeds. It's just, it's funny how these PKR act so big and bold and oh, they're so, they're on the force of good and, they're truth tellers and they're only out for justice. But if you go on their panel and try and defend yourself, they'll mute you, they'll turn you down, they'll scream over you, they'll kick you off. Yeah, Ginger Snaps blessed me with a whole bunch of his genetics. Garland balls again, give it 2 days. Yeah, they'll all be over at Gigi's again. They're all looking for a way to justify what Neo said and what Gigi said. You would rather have seeds than fiberglass boof? Yeah, man. I mean, smoking fiberglass, that shit'll kill you. Well, you know what it is, Natalia. They don't have the same energy that I have. They honestly are lying and trying to convince their viewers falsehoods. And when anyone tries to defend themselves, they don't let them, right? It's because they're a cult. They don't want individuality. They want fucking gang mentality. Oh, this person's a rat. That person's a rat. This person's a rat. They're the rats. I mean, it was one of D-Nugs' friends who called cops on D-Nugs. Wasn't anyone over here. I think it was probably Lone Villain that did it. I mean, look at the way Lone Villain's gained since. He's got little Nuggy living on his fucking backyard shed now. Well, hopefully they don't herm on you, man. Just watch out for herms. That's all I'd say. I think a lot of the people that are fucking growing herms or get seeds from copycats, they probably just don't know what they're doing. Just keep an eye out for herms and you should be all right. Because one herm will fuck up your whole grow. What's up, Shed Gang? Well, now I feel a little weird about talking shit about D-Nugs living in a shed. I'm sure your shed is much nicer. Yeah, exactly. That's what the cannabis community is all about, man. Fuck corporate greed. Because, that's what copycat genetics kind of stand for and all these genetic brands. It's just fucking corporate greed. Anyone can produce seeds. What's up, Slow Burner? Shit, you've been switching to pants? I haven't even switched to pants yet. Been in shorts this whole damn time. I'm like Derek Lewis. I get sweaty nuts, man. I don't need to be wearing no pants if I don't need to be wearing no pants, you know? Huh, I thought I was subscribed. Huh. Another man. You also fuck. You know, honestly, if I was in the middle of nowhere living in a house with Natalie, the last thing I would do is invite some guy to come live with me. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'd probably be enjoying all the peace and serenity and all the weird sex stuff we could do because, you know, no one would hear us. No one would hear you scream, bitch. Yeah, or in late flower too. Really, like all throughout flower, a grower should keep their fucking eyes on their plants. You should check them every day. Sweaty nuts is pronounced differently. Well, you know, they nuts get warm, all right? They need to breathe. Otherwise, they get swampy. See, Lone Villain wouldn't know. He doesn't have any nuts. And you know, all the shit talk that D-Nugs does on a fucking daily basis on YouTube because he has no other fucking life, nothing going on for him, no other hobbies other than McDonald's. You ask D-Nugs what his hobbies are, he's like McDonald's, Wendy's, Popeyes, and weed. But it's funny though, all that shit talk and him feeling superior to others. I wonder if that's gonna help him this winter while he's living in a shed in Colorado, freezing his fucking ass off. I hope they find D-Nugs' fucking frozen corpse one day. We're like, oh shit, D-Nugs froze to death. Well, yeah, you know, your plants love attention all throughout their growth. The more you breathe on them and talk to them and tell them they're pretty, the better they'll do. Yeah, social media sucks, man. It's like it's fucking evil. Sucks people in. And then you get people like D-Nugs that are basically drug addicts for YouTube, drug addicts for weed. Like, all right, I won't lie. I smoke weed every fucking day. But I don't let that stop me from doing anything else. D-Nugs will be like, oh, I can't work. I'm baked all day, every day. When's the last time D-Nugs had a job in his life? Ever? Only YouTube, no DMs. Yeah, well, DMs are hard to keep up with, anyways. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen, MJ. They're gonna find him frozen into his bucket. I imagine they're all gonna fight this winter. You'll probably get kicked out Because Lone Villain's a weird guy. Like, he's like somewhat schizophrenic. You can tell. Just listen to him. Check out his channel. Rock Truck Rob, you probably worked even before that and you just didn't get paid for it. Right? Shit, I remember I was like fucking 7 years old shoveling driveways for money. Fucking Nintendo games wouldn't pay for themselves. You know how expensive Sega Genesis games were? They were like $100 each. You know how many driveways I had to fucking shovel to earn one single Sega Genesis game? It was fucking crazy, man. And Natalia, don't lie. You've been working in your dad's kebab shop since you were fucking, old enough to flip a kebab. Well, you know what D-Nug's problem is, right? Like, he's a former. He says, I don't know if this is true. He might just use this story as a crutch as to why he doesn't work and people need to take care of him. But he says that he's a former drug user. So, I mean, all he's done is substitute his drug of choice with YouTube and weed. Now he's letting his life waste away over weed, just like it was with his other drugs. There's no difference. The only difference is like harm reduction. Like, he considers himself sober. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Let's see him spend 5 days away from YouTube. It's $25 for Sega. No way, Snert. I remember I bought the X-Men game for Sega Genesis and it was like 98 fucking dollars. Gotta remember, this is Canada. This isn't America. You guys might be able to get it for 30 American dollars. But back then, that was like, 60 Canadian dollars. Plus tax. Yeah, fuck, even getting up on people's roofs and cleaning out eavesdrop. Freehand. So where does D-Nugs even get his like pocket money from? What does he do? Give Lone Villain foot rubs for a little extra spending money? Like, come here, Lone. Let me see your feet. I need to earn $5 or I'm not gonna get McDonald's today.
All right, but you better rub them good because, I'm not paying you for nothing.
Oh, I'll do it good, dude. I'll rub those fucking feet until they'll stay rubbed.
All right, just, make sure you get in between the toes.
I will, Daddy Lone Villain. It's funny though, like they want this smoke, they want this attention because it's the only way they get attention. Negative attention. Sega Channel? What the fuck are you talking about? They had a Sega Channel? Yo, I grew up in a very poor home. My family. Shit, man, I didn't know about no Sega goddamn channel. I remember there was like this thing with Sega, right? It had all these like little things you could build onto it, which was really bullshit. It should have all just came together in one package, but it had all these add-ons and they were all fucking expensive. I remember I got a couple of them and it made a really big difference. Like once you had the full Sega set, that was a pretty cool console. What's up, D? cleaning your house, guys. Say first you're manifesting sunshine over bonnets. Yeah, well, I'll pray for you right now. Let's all pray. God in heaven, please let the sun shine over Cinnamon Triple Hot today, as she has work to do, the Lord's work. Amen. See, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn this channel into a God channel. Like Jesus said in Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 8, thou shalt not covet another man's goat unless it's the third Sabbath. And then you must kill that goat and pour your blood all over it and send it off into the mountains. And then your sins will be forgiven. You know, chapter 4, Deuteronomy, verse 8. You know, my favorite part of the Bible is when Jesus is like, let he who is without weed get stoned, and we'll all get stoned. Right? Something like that, right? They're talking about getting stoned. They're like, let ye get stoned for me and my body of Christ. Smoke this weed. It's, I'll use all of Earth's herbs and spices. Game Genie for the Nintendo was sick too. Yeah, that's where you had like Game Genie. That was one where you could like put in all the codes and shit, and it had like 100 games on it or something. I can't remember. There was Game Shark and there was Game Genie. Fuck, that's like holy shit, man. That's a long time ago. Cheat codes? Oh yeah. Yeah, I thought the cheat codes were Game Shark, and I thought Game Genie just had 100 games on it. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. So what do you think Dean like so what do you think Deanox is doing to earn Sega money, you know? Bet you he's giving Lone Villain foot rubs. See, you know what actually happened? You know what's going on with this Lone Villain and Deanug situation? So, a year ago, Mrs. Lone Villain, she got very big, very obese. And one day she was laying on the bed and around the bed at the same time. And she accidentally rolled over onto his dog, right? So, the Lone Villain's been inviting men to his property, trying to get as many men there as he can, hoping that, they can flip her, they can maybe roll her if there's enough of them, and they can get out the dog from underneath and give it a proper burial. Does Sammy Tongue punch your fart box, or does he allow you to punch his? Oh, I'm definitely the puncher, not the punchy. Man, all right, so gentlemen, this goes to all of you. If you are, eating the Vaj and you don't go for a little of that booty hole, then you're a boring gentleman. You need to rethink your whole strategy because, like, it ain't doing it. It ain't doing it for the ladies. And this whole Silverback Nation gorilla grower fucking e-begging Eddie thing, Like, I don't know, man. The guy's got no life. Whenever his views drop, he'll start talking shit about someone because it's just like he's got nothing better to talk about, right? Like, I don't know why these channels don't just like make short videos. Their views would get better. Their subs would go up. YouTube right now is like long form content. It's kind of dead. It's all about the shorts. YouTube has gone all in on shorts. You know why? Because they're going to ban TikTok soon. As soon as America goes to war with China, they're going to ban TikTok. And who's going to be left with all that short form content? It's going to be YouTube. And YouTube will see a massive increase in views. It's only a matter of time. Who knows what they ate that day? Well, you should know. You should be able to tell by the smell, you know? Yeah, that's true. The good old fashioned Neapolitan. Oh my god. You should like fucking trademark that. The Neapolitan. When you go for a lick of the gooch and the skadooch. You go from the gooch to the skadooch. It says there's 3 people watching in Best Glizzy. Oh, I wonder who they are. Thank you for tuning in to Best Glizzy. You know, how could I be an honest person if I told you that I am Best Glizzy? I'm not Best Glizzy. Me and Best Glizzy are bros though. It's my brother from another mother. But no, that's not me. That's not me. Like from the coach to the skadooch. Yeah, well, from the coach to the gooch, little cooch to gooch to cooch. You never go gooch to cooch because that's you give her an infection. Yep. You'll get an infection and then that's what happened to Silverback Nation. Now they have to take those things out of his butt. It's funny, Silverback Nation, whatever his name is nowadays, Gorilla Grower, he changes it often. But Gorilla Grower, he said what he said. Nobody made him say that. Neo said what Neo said. Nobody made Neo say that. So why are they so mad at me for? I didn't make them say that. I wasn't even encouraging it. In fact, I've been leaving Silverback Nation alone for the most part. Pocket pussy. Ew, that's fucking gross, Snert. That's fucking gross. That's the kind of shit why Root won't hang out here, apparently. Oh, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Or stop trying to hustle people on YouTube. Like the guy's using YouTube to try to hustle people and scam people. It's all he's doing. Gee, he told him it was wrong. Well, Gigi's a flip flopper. One day he apologizes, then he realizes his views are going down. So the next day he's like, "Yo, fuck that guy, fuck this guy, fuck that girl," threatening to shit on babies and kick babies in the face and And just because I make jokes once in a while, maybe that involve, necrophilia, that doesn't mean that I'm a necrophiliac. I'm just saying. But Gigi's all like, Hamilton said he'd fuck a dead body, but you're worried that what we said about children? Just eat mushroom chocolate bars, let God figure it out. Yeah. Just, I don't know, man. I've had it up to here with these fucking PKR losers. You know what? I'm going to do one stream about them. One stream. And it's going to be a big stream. I'm going to do it tomorrow. Maybe the day after tomorrow. Let's say Thursday. I'll do it Thursday. What day is it today? Yeah, so I'm going to do a stream about them. And then after that, I'm never fucking mentioning them again. Anyone that chills there can get fucked. They're not allowed here. I'll try a mushroom with Hammy next time I'm there. I'm not giving you shrooms. What, so you can fucking chat my ear off for 12 hours straight? No fucking thanks. How about we both take Ambien, but we try to stay up and fuck? Who owns the lake? I think he should have Dave Gorman as his new co-host, since Dave Gorman likes going over there every time the stream's about me to talk shit about me. Man, that guy's bitter. He needs to get out of his fucking house and stop playing video games. Maybe, move on to something nicer and he could be happy. Amusement park? When it comes to acid, I just like being outside. Like, just find me a nice little hill somewhere that I can sit on under a tree, and I'll just sit there and fucking stare at the tree. Maybe try and communicate with the tree. Maybe start believing that I myself am a tree. Well, I'm sure, they were entertaining, right? People loved watching him fucking tear into these growers. But a lot of the 420 community, 420 channels didn't have much respect for the Grow Boss because he was kind of like a 24/7 infomercial. He would stream one of his streams from like a year ago. Just restream it live. Like, what the fuck? Meanwhile, he's out fucking eating donuts. Looking like that one guy from The Office who dropped the chili. Points to anyone who can name that guy. Yo, we on Hood, cuh. What up, Devo? I'm still waiting for someone to say the name of that guy from the show The Office, who look like the Grow Boss. Kevin Malone. Yes, Kevin. Okay. Kevin Malone, aka the Grow Boss. Well, that guy's got a weird last name in real life. Baumgartner. Hello, I'm Baumgartner. Hello, governor. The Good L. Or Good L. All them favorite. I am having trouble understanding what that means, Cinnamon. I'm sorry. I mean, those PKR people were a bunch of egotistical fucks, even when they pretended to be nice to me. Natalia, you know what it is? They were so desperate for a girl to hang out there. They're like, oh yeah, let's pretend to be friends with Hammy so we can get Natalia to hang out here. Hammy's a dummy. What kind of grown man uses a word like dummy? Ah, you dummy head. I think that's what D-Nugs feels about himself. Like he's probably always like, oh, I'm a stupid dummy. I wish I could think like other people so I wouldn't have to live in a fucking shed. Such a goddamn stupid dummy. What up, Seaside?
Oh, don't worry, Nuggy. You're not a dummy. You know, you're just not very smart. It's not your fault.
Shut up, Lone. Shut up, dude. I'm a dummy, and I know it. Don't try to fucking sugarcoat it for me. Although, you know, sugarcoating sounds delicious, dude.
Oh, you mean like that time I coated sugar all over my dick and you slurped it off?
Yeah, I mean, just like that, lone villain dude. Yeesh, yeesh, yeesh. The dialogue between these two. Mutt and Jeff. They are the classic Mutt and Jeff. How you doing, Frank Booth? Frank Booth, to the fucking roof! So really, like the insults for these two are endless. They'll be my content now for the next like. Actually, no. See, if I make them my content, I'm just gonna make them popular or not popular, but well known. And I don't want them to be well known. They can stay in obscurity for fucking forever. What, they deleted their stream? I don't know. If they delete it, it doesn't matter. I already have it downloaded. You think you're gonna outsmart me, D-Nugs? Ain't gonna happen, Tubbs. Be a cold day in hell before a fucking lummox outsmarts me. Yeah, I don't know what it is with PKR and dick riding cannabis channels that get better views than they get individually on their channels. Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna do one stream about PKR. I'm going to do one big, thorough investigation of the PKR. After that, they're a dead topic. Like Gay J genetics. Or Duval homegrown. You know what I think's hilarious? Whenever you rile up these fucking YouTube idiots, they're always like, "Oh, I would fucking end you, man. Oh, I'm gonna come get you and fucking kick your head in." You're not gonna do nothing. You'll do nothing. It's funny too. Like, GG is so stupid, he didn't realize the PKR were fucking playing him from day one. I bet you GG's streaming like fucking hardly nobody. And they're live right now, probably chilling with all GG's friends that they brought over from his channel to theirs. Jokes. Yeah, but after tomorrow, and I do this stream about the PKR, really, I'm just not gonna give them any more attention because it's what they want. They keep involving themselves in my drama. They keep using me as a thing to talk about, or the drama that I'm in that doesn't involve them. They keep using that as a topic. So like, I'm gonna just start pretending like I don't know these clowns. That way, if they talk about me, they'll just sound jealous. Plant killer reviews, more like fudge packer reviews. And why is it whenever I'm on their streams, that's when they get the best views? Why is that? Their views increase by like at least 200. At least 200. What the fuck is that? Damn, son. Kind of looks like I stole the show. Well, apparently I'm this big thief. I go around stole Jedsy's girlfriend, Went over the PKR, stole the show. What up, Bean Popper? I think they already review anything. Well, it's because Natalie, like, they're not going to show their plants and, teach people how to grow or anything. They just want to, like, shit on everybody who tries to teach people how to grow. And really, the best way to learn to grow is through trial and error. Is not listening to anyone and just do your own fucking thing. Right? Do whatever you find easiest. And once you get that set, you're fucking good for life, son. That's the way they always are over there. They've turned into another GG channel. Like, it's just a cry circle.
Like, oh, let's let 5 guys up on panel and then we'll all complain about Hamilton.
That's a good idea, Daddy Lone Villain.
Okay, D-Nugs. Nuggy.
It's funny how... Like, I'm just saying, Nuggy, that's like... I mean, that sounds like a pet name. You know what I mean? Like, like babe or like, honey. I guess that's what he prefers to be called around the property. He's like, don't call me D-Nugs, call me Nuggy. Call me Nuggy, Daddy Lone. Dude. Then you'll have fucking VGay like, yo, dude, that's fucking hilarious. Ah! Yo, we over here at the PK. Yo, let me tell you. Let me tell you something. We over here at the PKR, we stand for something different. Let me tell you, we stand for something different. That's what VGay sounds like. Fucking Michael Rappaport sounding little bitch. Hey, Ma, get over here. There's a fucking cat in the backyard. You gotta see, Ma. Ah. Yo, Ma, there's this fucking snake on the fucking electric pole, Ma. Shut up, Neil. Shut up, Neil. And that's another Mutt and Jeff combination. Neo and Silverback Nation. You got Neo and Silverback Nation and Lone Villain and D-Nugs. Lone Villain and D-Nugs. You got the future staring you right in the face, buddy. Oh my god, I just realized it. You ever watch Beavis and Butthead where they show Beavis and Butthead in the future? When they're like, midlife men? A little over the hill? Yeah. You ever watch that? Well, that's what Gigi and Lone and Neo are like. They're like future versions of D-Nugs and Lone Villain. And everybody, I suggest you reach out to growace.com and let them know about Silverback Nation, aka Gorilla Grower, aka Eddie E-Beggar fucking extraordinaire. Reach out to, growace.com and tell them how you feel. You know what? Neo's like on his last leg. Who knows if Neo ever comes back from the hospital today? Neo, or what was it, yesterday? Neo got brought to the hospital yesterday by an ambulance because he had some internal bleeding. How the fuck does he know he's got internal bleeding? And just like, you know what? I feel like I have internal bleeding. I'm gonna call 911. It's like I coughed up a little bit of blood today. Better take an ambulance to the hospital. Post haste. Seaside. Sad Fisher. Well, I mean, Neo doesn't even need to sad fish. He fucking is a sad, sorry son of a bitch. Sad sack of shit. Silly, sad, spaghetti legged. Man, I don't know. Neo's got spaghetti legs. That's funny shit. He does have spaghetti legs, though, if you've ever seen them. I don't even doubt that Neo can probably walk. He's probably fine. He can walk. He's just pretending. He's like Ricky's dad from the Trailer Park Boys. Gigi tries to stand up for Neo and say, "Oh, my boy Neo isn't a fucking sick pervert." But, like, let's be honest, right? What kind of grown ass adult keeps a picture of a naked baby, right? That's been photoshopped to have a fucking extremely large wiener. What kind of grown ass man would keep that on his bedside table? What is he doing with it? Why does he need it, like, at hand at all times? That's pretty perverted. Forzy.
I was just playing some Forzy. What's wrong with all Forzy?
And what's with all this, like, shitty silver jewelry? Did someone tell him the price of silver was going to go up? Or is this just, like, another scam he's going to pull? Like, he's like, I'll buy all this silver for fucking, $5-10 a piece. And sell it for, like, 30-40 each to some fool in fucking Europe. Well, I mean, hey, they also defend Slab City News. They say that's not true what I say about Slab City News. Even though Slab City News admits it, even though the father, the boy he tried to contact, told the story. Good job, buddy, told everyone. Like, look, this guy's trying to contact my kid. So, like, there's like no Slab City News doesn't deny it. He claims it's his best work. Oops, I gotta wake my ladies up. Fuck. That means I gotta wake not just my ladies up, but everybody else up. All right, well, you know what? I think I'm gonna end this stream now because I got mad chores I gotta do. I gotta go fucking wake up all my birds and feed and water them, and fucking water my plants, turn the lights on, fucking make some lunch. So, big day ahead of me. Yeah, well, I mean, that's how it is, right? The PKR's loyalty only lies to whoever's fucking funding D-Nugs' McDonald's habit. Like, let's be honest. But anyways, thank you all for joining me today. It's been fun. I'll do another stream tomorrow. I'm going to restream some of the PKR shit. And then after that, they get no more clout from me. Done. So take care, everyone. Remember, only you can prevent forest fires by smoking all the trees. Goodbye.